Hello everybody out there on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I haven't covered any kind of climate change or pole shift or anything like that on this channel, not that I can remember anyway, so I kind of recently found this guy, stumbled on this guy on YouTube. His name is Mr. Maverick Star. He does an awesome job just breaking it down for dummies like me who don't get all the scientific jargon and the whole, craziness that goes along with this stuff, because that data is pretty hard for me to kind of understand and keep up with and just kind of understand and realize and identify all the patterns and stuff like that. But I just wanted to show you a quick clip of his video, which, like I said, I think it breaks it down and it shows to me, it proves to me why we had record heat in this country and the United States, and why, if you remember, Europe got pounded. They had like hundreds of people die because they got pounded so hard. We had people that were getting buried alive in their cars, and they had I mean, they just had a record amount of snowfall dumped on them. And he does a really good, I'll just play a quick like minute of his video, because I don't have permission to play his video, or his I don't have permission, so I don't want to play the whole thing. I just want to play a little snippet of it just so you can see, and then I'll put a link below to his channel, because like I said, I really dig this guy's work. He does, like I say, he breaks it down, and this is a really good explanation as far as I'm concerned about what's going on with the weather.
All I'll say is rebutting and backing up my evidence to say that one of the main contributors for climate drive is the fact that the North Pole has moved 2,400 miles, and most of that distance travelled in the last 10 years, right? And is it any coincidence that the weather in Siberia is becoming more extreme, more colder, right? The equatorial region of the Earth is pushing down hotter weather towards Australia, and the Antarctic Circle region, or southern polar region, is pushing colder weather towards Argentina, and Canada is receiving more hotter weather and towards its more northern hemisphere glacial melting. If the weather's changing across the surface of the Earth, right, and the pole is moving, then why has no one else drawn the link between the magnetic pole, the strong field lines, and the climate?
So, I mean, it makes sense to me, other than just a lot of people are blaming Nibiru for everything, and I myself, I believe in Nibiru, but this is a quick, breakdown. You got the pole moving, and it's pushing all this weather in in a clockwise fashion around the globe, which is why everybody in different regions of the Earth are experiencing such different and extreme weather. So I really like it a lot, and like I said, Nibiru is getting blamed for everything. I know a lot of people don't believe it, but I do. But like I said, I like to have something else to quote-unquote blame it on, other than just, a big, huge rogue planet's incoming. So I wanted to share that with everyone. I'll put that below. And also, I want to talk about earthquakes real quick. Dutch Sense put this video out 2 days ago. Is that correct, Dutchy? Yes, the 17th, or the 17th, 2 days ago, about how we've had 8 6+ magnitude earthquakes in 7 days. And also, I just caught this yesterday, and I woke up this morning, there was a 6.2 over by, they call it like the New Britain region or something like that, but I got on the map and I couldn't find it on there. Like, I wasn't sure what they mentioned. It was on the global incident map, the earthquake map that everybody goes to. But we had another 6.2 today. So, like I said, instead of just saying here it's because of Nibiru, and I'm not saying it's because the pole shifting are causing that, but obviously things are getting more and more intense. Now, what I do believe is causing these increase in earthquakes is the sun. It's all the solar activity we're getting, because I know that has a big part of it. And I even saw on Yahoo yesterday, the day before, there was that big, massive eruption on the sun. It was like #2 trending. So people, unless Yahoo just throws it out there, but according to Yahoo, people were searching for it. And we all know that the sun has been crazy active this year. And also, we can expect more solar activity, meaning probably more intense and more often earthquakes, because according to the old almanac, that according to NOAA and NASA, the sunspot cycle hit an unusually, or I'm sorry, I'm going to do this one, not that one, sorry. The sun's record-breaking sleep ended in 2010. We are now in solar cycle 24, headed for a peak or solar maximum in the year 2013. When it arrives, the peak of the 11-year sunspot cycle will bring more solar flares, CMEs, and geomagnetic storms, meaning a more unstable Earth, meaning more intense and more frequent earthquakes as far as I'm concerned, from what I understand. So if I'm wrong, please correct me, but this is for how I'm kind of understanding it. So like I said, I don't want to just blame Nibiru for a pole shift or blame Nibiru, you know, for increased earthquakes, because who knows for sure. But we'll find out real soon whether or not Nibiru is the real deal. Like I said, I believe it, and I just wanted to cover this because, and mention this guy because I've been watching his stuff and he's awesome and he makes it so I can understand, because I believe that there is this pole shift coming. And because it's mentioned in the Bible, and whether or not you believe in the Bible, that's fine. You know, I understand. Trust me, you'll believe in something here shortly. But I'm a big believer. It's obvious to me that we're in the book of Revelation. But if you haven't figured it out yet, don't worry. Your time will come. And, you know, no hard feelings. I'm not judging anybody. You know, believe what you want to believe. I'm not trying to twist anybody's arm, because you can't. I had somebody complain the other day to me saying they were upset that I'm reporting depressing news, and I'm not, like, saying, you know, believe in Jesus and God and all this stuff, you know, in my videos. Well, all I can say to that is I'm 31 years old, and my entire life I was told to believe in God and love Jesus. And as much as people tried to tell me to do it, I wouldn't do it. I had to come to my own realization. And I think that's the only way you can go to God, is you have to do it yourself. Have you ever tried to force someone to love something? Have you ever tried that? It never works out. You have to come to that realization on your own. And like I said, trust me, everybody will be believing in something in a very short amount of time. I just started believing in God 2 years ago. No, I almost said 2 days ago. 2 years ago, whenever I just was able to have my little spiritual advisor Ralph show me, you know, and I brought this stuff to his attention, the Arab Spring, and he told me, he's like, you know, that sounds a lot like what the Bible is saying, and pointed out some stuff. And then from then on, I just kept, you know, checking out the book of Revelation, and it was like every day, you know, more and more evidence of that thing being true. So, like I said, I kind of went on too long about that. But anyway, for the people who don't have TV, I want to show you this here commercial. This is a Dodge Ram commercial, I think it is. And we all, let's check this out. Because I'm expecting this earthquake to happen in the next 2 years maybe. Look at that. We all know about this, right? That's not going to be a good day. Look at that. And you know how many times I've seen that in the Super Bowl. There was a commercial in the Super Bowl, the same thing. The GMC truck, I think, where there was a big crack in the earth. So is this more predictive programming? I don't know, but see that big crack in the earth? I don't think that's just there. Is just somebody just came up with it. So I think that's just trying to tell us something. And you know, a funny thing about this too, talking about believing and stuff like that. I was thinking yesterday when I came across these videos, I was going to do a video on this, and I said this was crazy. I said, you know, I seen this commercial like a week or two ago, and I said, I wish I had that commercial recorded so I could use it in my video. And I'm not joking. 5 minutes later, this commercial came on. And I said out loud to my wife, I was like, well, there's my sign. I was like, there it is, I better get it. So I thought that was pretty crazy. Could be coincidence, absolutely, but everything is at this point, right? That's all it is, just coincidence. Not to me. So thank you to my subscribers. Thanks for keeping me going. Love each and every one of you. You're doing a great job. Don't give up. Love you. Bye.